We got raw oysters, we got pork brain, we got frog legs here at the ultimate Chinese hot pot food experience. All you can eat. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And I am out here in the city of San Gabriel because I'm gonna be checking out one of the hottest Chinese restaurants in town. Behind me is H.P BBQ. This is an all-you-can-eat hot pot buffet, and it is fairly new, but it's already getting a lot of great reviews. They got the beef, they got the seafood, they got the veggies, they got it all. So I encourage you to stick all the way to the end of this video, especially if you're into all-you-can-eat Chinese hot pot, because I'm gonna show you one of the best places you can get it, all-you-can-eat, at H.P BBQ. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, because I post these food and travel videos weekly you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be heading into this restaurant. And I don't remember when was the last time I've had all-you-can-eat Chinese hot pot. So this is actually pretty exciting for me. You'll find the menu pretty much everywhere, like even on the tissue boxes. You see that? Lunch starting at $29.99, which is combo A, the very basic one. Unless you want to do combo B, you get more items, which I'll show you in just a bit. And then dinner, weekend, holiday prices, $35.99, or combo B, $43.99. So here are the differences between the two combos. So if you go with the basic combo A, which a lot of people would be satisfied with, self pickup from the refrigerator, you get the meat, seafood, meatballs, veggies, cake, desserts. But then if you want to go a little more hardcore, look at what's in combo B. You got frog legs, red shrimp, pork brain, yikes, premium oyster, goose intestine. So it looks like this all-you-can-eat Chinese hot pot is Sichuan style. So you're bound to be tasting some food that's spicy, but you can pick choices. You can pick broths that are not spicy, just for your information. And they have the buffet stations here. Oh yeah, I see a lot of foods up here. A lot of it I don't recognize either, so this is gonna be a new experience for me. And all the sauces are down here. So here's the fun part, going through all of them. This is the mixed sesame paste. Very classic hot pot sauce. That one is fermented bean curd paste. And that one is leek flour. This one is called the cha sauce. Looks like your very classic Chinese barbecue sauce with hot pot. And then we have oyster sauce and Hoshin sauce. Look how thick and gooey it is. And we got some chili cumin dry seasoning, as well as mashed garlic and chili oil, coriander, green onion, ground peanuts, and capsicum frutescens. How do you pronounce that? And right above the sauces, this is where all the plates are, all the bowls are. And just to let you know, this is where all the soy sauce is as well. So the soy sauce is not at your table, you get it up here. Yeah, soy sauce, and looks like we got some vinegar, got some sugar, and look at that, we got sesame oil too. That's quite a lot of it. So I guess this is where the buffet line kind of starts, right by the entrance, beginning with some of the white rice. And this goes in handy, especially with this one, which is some sort of savory pork that you're supposed to put over the rice to kind of make like a nice pork rice bowl. That sounds awesome. And that one is, there's some sort of chips. I think they're wonton chips. I'm not sure, but I've never seen anything like that before. And up here, you got some sort of pastry that's running out, as well as some veggie egg rolls, vegetable egg rolls, and a bread of some kind. And then up there is another bread of some kind. I apologize, these are not labeled. And these are egg roll cheese cream, as well as sesame balls. And on this side, we got watermelon, as well as orange, and pork feet. And then up there we got duck feet. And then this one is duck head. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, this is actually a duck head. Oh, sliced in two. Oh man. Okay, this is pig ear down there. And then we got some seaweed, as well as shredded potatoes, and looks like chicken feet. Fountain machine where you can have everything from Pepsi all the way to Dr. Pepper. The cups are right over there for the soda fountain. And then here is everything else. I'm gonna do my best to identify everything that's up here. There are no labels, and the owner's English isn't really that good, so he can't really tell me exactly what it is. So these are some puff pastries. Also have some, looks like strawberry cake. We got some of the fish, and then we have spicy beef, and that's the chicken gizzard that's spicy too. And down here is the pork intestine. And that one is the beef cheek. And those are Chinese style donuts, along with some eggs. And that one is beef throat, I think. And this one is beef tripe, as well as some duck blood. That is crawfish. And that is some sort of a shrimp paste in a bag. So you boil the whole bag. And then on this side, we have squid in the bottom, and tripe, as well as tofu skin. And right there is seafood balls, like various assorted seafood balls. I see the lobster ball in there. And that one is the fish ball. And wood ear mushrooms. That one is the tofu skin, potato flour. And this one is pretty interesting. It's called a kelp knot. Then we got some bamboo, along with imitation crab. And then down here we got dry tofu, some more fish balls, some spam. And that one is tofu, looks like. Either it's medium or it's hard tofu. Yeah, it looks more like hard tofu. Got some taro, as well as quail eggs. And then down here we have cognac noodles. I think that's how you pronounce it. Along with these sort of glass noodles. And a form of sauerkraut. Moving on to some veggies. So that's the spinach and crown daisy. Along with some cilantro. And then potato. And lotus root. And a vegetable called choy. And down here we have Napa cabbage, corn, and jelly veggies. Never seen that before. That is very unique. And that I've had many times, the bok choy. And another form of mushrooms, don't know what it is. And that one is dry tofu. And then we have some pumpkin, as well as the cauliflower, and the winter melon, and the instant noodles. Now this is pretty cool. So if you want your meat, then you come up here and you would get it. So we got some Angus ribeye, which is that, and I guess all that over there. And we even have some lamb shoulder. I like the color, it's like so bright red. Yes, has a lot of it. And then some Angus beef belly, one of my favorites. Hotpot and Korean barbecue, as well as some pork belly. Look at all that pork belly inside. That's awesome. Oh, there's more down here, seafood. So we got some crab. I think that might be blue crab. And then we have some shrimp. Yes, and more on this side. Black mussels, as well as some of these tiny, I think they might be bottleneck clams. See, the cool thing about Chinese hot pot, especially in a lot of these restaurants, is that you can choose more than one broth flavor. So you can get something like I got. The left side is the beef broth, which is not spicy. The one to the right, the chili one, that is pretty spicy. I'll see how spicy it is in just a bit. And that one is tomato broth. I guess you can tell which combo I got, right? Oh yeah, going with combo B. So this is the Argentine red shrimp. Look how big it is. And then that is raw oyster. And those are frog legs. Oh man, I haven't had frog legs before in a hot pot, so this is very new to me. And that one is pig brain. Oh wow, yeah, I'm trying that one for the first time today too. Okay. Oh, this looks very easy to eat. That's the American style Wagyu beef. So pretty high quality. Woo, yeah, those are real frog legs. At least it's not twitching, you know, like recently died. I've seen those YouTube videos before. It's pretty scary, actually. I always find it a challenge to make my own sauce, but try to keep it pretty simple. This side is the barbecue sauce with the soy sauce, and then the sesame sauce to the right. Oh boy, might as well just toss some of those in there too, right? Maybe some also in the tomato flavored brains. Let's get some of that shrimp in there too. I think this is the frog legs. Look, it really shrank so much. I haven't had frog legs in many, many years. I used to eat it a lot when I was younger. I remember it kind of tasted like chicken, so let's find out if I was right. Yeah, totally. It does taste like chicken. Okay, if you didn't show me any of these skinny, bony legs right here, I would actually think that I'm eating chicken. Oh, okay. It wasn't as scary as I thought. I'm telling you, when I was younger, I used to eat this like all the time. I don't know why I stopped eating it. You know how like when you grow older, there are a lot of things that you used to eat, especially if you're an Asian kid, that you really love, but then years later you're like, man, that actually sounds kind of gross. But so it's kind of like bringing back a lot of memories for me. Wow, pretty spicy. There's a kick to it. I mean, shrimp is okay. I don't know if it's like really that fresh, to tell you the truth. But hey, if it's part of the premium item, you should get it just to get your money's worth, right? And then this is my first time eating pig brains. I think I'm going to kind of wash it up by dipping it into that sauce. Oh, it's actually not that bad. That thing really melts in your mouth. It almost tastes like eating foie gras, like something like that. Like it really is like melt in your mouth. I thought it was going to kind of have like an intestine like texture where, you know how it's very chewy. Hey, try it once. If you don't like it, you don't ever have to try it again. So with the beef, you do want to watch over because it cooks for only about like 30 seconds and it's pretty much done. It's very tender. Only with combo B, you get this Wagyu beef. I want to emphasize, not Japanese A5 Wagyu. This is the American style Wagyu, which is not like the authentic one from Japan, but still I think it tastes better than the regular one because it's more tender, maybe just a little fattier as well. And it looks like my oyster is done too. It's very soft, but you have to kind of be careful because sometimes it has like the pieces of, is it like sand in there? Something tastes kind of grainy. I mean, don't get me wrong, texture is great. So just be sure to cook it all the way through. I can't really tell you which of these two sauces to put it in because it's really your preference. But in Chinese hot pot, this one with the barbecue soy sauce is really like the one you should try, I think, first. And then you can have like the sesame one on the side. Really take your time because once it comes out, you see this steam coming out? It's really hot. It could burn your tongue. So you're just gonna have to eat this very slowly. I recognize that taste. I just remember growing up eating the hot pot with this barbecue sauce with all the veggies and the meats. I mean, it's like something you can even make at home too. There have been times in which I've made this hot pot at home using like a Napa cabbage, slices of ribeye beef. Got this same exact barbecue sauce, probably the same company brand too. So round number 2, I think I'm gonna get some more stuff from up here. Let's try some of that, as well as some of this. Yeah, my favorite crawfish. And for sure, I'm gonna get something out of here. Maybe some Angus ribeye and Angus belly. Obviously, since this is a buffet, you're not gonna be able to eat everything up there. So you just have to just pick what you want to eat, or pick the foods that you think is gonna be most worth it to you. Me personally, when I come to Chinese hot pots, I like to keep it pretty simple. I like my veggies, I like my beef, I like my tofu. And you know, every once in a while, I'll try something new here and there, just like I did in round number 1, obviously. But round number 2, I think I'm just gonna play it safe and just eat what I really like. Yeah, the beef, just waiting for this pot to heat up again. But at least the beef doesn't really take that long to cook. That's a good thing. I wouldn't say that it's as tender as eating the Wagyu beef, but still, if you guys enjoy ribeye, it's like a very classic way to go in Chinese hot pot. I mean, it's the beef that I usually eat most of the time when I can't afford the high-end beef, you know what I'm talking about? Okay, but the beef belly, I think this one should be pretty tender, right? Fattier. Yeah, I think of the two, I like the beef belly better. That tastes a little bit more like the Wagyu. So I would say really load up on all the beef belly and all the Wagyu, you know, all the good stuff. I guess I could try some of that crawfish too. Gotta be careful because it's very hot. It's okay. I've had better. But hey, if you guys like crawfish, then remember, it's all you can eat, so just have at it, yes. And I think this is the first time today that I'm trying one of these seafood balls. Wow, it's so hot. You really have to be careful. So like I said, this is like some sort of a lobster ball. I don't know if it's really lobster meat, but it's a seafood ball. Now with every hot pot meal, it is a good idea to get your fish balls, your beef balls, lobster balls. One of the essential ingredients of a Chinese hot pot. So I always end up getting it. And it's always a good idea to load up on some more veggies. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy eating vegetables at a hot pot. Even if the meal were like 50 or 75% veggies, tofu, all that, I'd still enjoy it. As long as the dipping sauces are right, then you're all good. And the duck blood is another one of those foods that I've tried recently, and I actually started to like it. So of course, I'll try it again. Wow, this one has actually more of a bite to it. Because the ones that I've had in the past were more like eating tofu, but this one has more of like biting into a jelly, I think. But at least it's clean tasting, because you don't want pork or duck blood to taste like it's actually blood. Then it'll be kind of nasty. Yeah, so this has a pretty nice taste all around. Clean tasting. And I don't want to forget about this section, so I'll try a little bit of what's up here. Sure, why not, right? Since I'm already here. And for sure, some sesame balls. It's really easy to miss the fruits and the other appetizer section, so be sure to try some of that on the way out. And hopefully they're pretty good. Ooh, this one's good. I could easily fill up on this one. It's bread. There's nothing inside. You see how fluffy it is? But then the top is like oily and crispy at the same time. It's like one of my favorite things here. Another thing I love to eat at Chinese restaurants, especially dim sum restaurants, sesame balls. Inside is, I believe that's red bean. I love it. It's like so chewy and crispy at the same time. I'm telling you, if you've never had one of these before, get it. But then I'm very curious to see what this one tastes like. Wow, I'm actually liking these pastries and breads up there. Wow, it's so good. Look how elastic it is. I think there's red bean in this one. It's another pastry that's very chewy. Almost like mochi chewy. This one is pretty good too. I can easily eat like 10 of them. Now, I haven't been to too many all-you-can-eat Chinese hot pot buffets to compare this one to. What I can say is focus on certain of the really good things here, like the beef, the vegetables, the pastries, desserts. Those are like, wow, they're really good. I mean, you could really just load up on that and just be so happy here. Some of the other items like the seafood wasn't quite as impressed by. Maybe I just came during an off day, but the, you know, surprisingly, some of the premium items, combo B, like the pork brain, it wasn't really that bad. I enjoyed it, yeah. First time having it, I was actually pleasantly surprised. It tasted a lot different than I thought. So in that sense, I say if you're an adventurous eater, get the combo B, order that, and just have one of the most adventurous Chinese dining experiences you'll have anywhere in Los Angeles County. So remember that it's H.P Pot and Barbecue in San Gabriel. You have a lot of awesome hot pot choices, everything up there at the bar. So if you guys like a buffet style, then I guess this is your place. Yeah, I'm really gonna eat more of these pastries because this is like so good. Yeah. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next food adventure.